Tonight on Mello Tv Sports, Yves Jean-Bart banned from football for life. FIFA Awards to be held virtually this year. And South Africa cancels their inter-squad match due to a positive COVID-19 test. We begin Mello TV Sports with some serious football news as Haitian Soccer Federation President Yves Jean-Bart has been banned from the sport for life following accusations of systematic sexual abuse of female players. The FIFA Ethics Committee found Jean-Bart guilty of having abused his position and sexually harassed and abused various female players, including minors, from 2014 until this year. He was also fined 1 million Swiss francs. Jean-Bart has denied the allegations, which involve national team players, and the local Haitian judicial system so far has refused to file charges, with a judge declaring last week there was no evidence. Jean-Bart has indicated that he will file an appeal at the Court of Arbitration for Sport. World governing body FIFA has lifted the suspension on the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association. FIFA says after taking note of the recent decision of the Trinidad and Tobago Court of Appeal and the express wish of the members of the TTFA for all associated legal claims brought by parties purporting to act in the name of the organization to be terminated, the Bureau of the FIFA Council has decided to lift the suspension of the TTFA with immediate effect. This means that all of the TTFA membership rights have been reinstated, and TTFA representatives and club teams are again entitled to take part in international competitions. The FIFA may also benefit from development programs, courses, and training provided by FIFA and or CONCACAF. Moreover, FIFA member associations may again enter into sporting contact with the TTFA and or its teams. FIFA's annual awards ceremony will be held as a virtual event on December 17, announcing the most prized individual honors in a pandemic-hit year when France Football magazine cancelled its Ballon d'Or contest. The Best FIFA Football Awards was intended as a gala event in February in Milan until the coronavirus pandemic forced its cancellation. Last year in Milan, Italy, Lionel Messi won a record 6th FIFA Best Men's Player of the Year award, and Megan Rapinoe from the United States won her first Women's Best Player award. Voting by national team captains and coaches, plus media and fans, will open next week, Wednesday, and run through to December 9. Awards are also made for the best coaches and goalkeepers in the men's and women's game, and the Puskas Award for the scorer of the best goal. Players vote for a men's and women's team lineup organized by the FIFA Pro Global Union. FIFA makes awards for fair play and special fans prize. We bowl over to cricket news now. South Africa has cancelled tomorrow's planned inter-squad match. This after a second member of their squad tested positive for COVID-19. They are due to begin their limited over series against England in Cape Town on November 27. The unnamed player has been moved to separate location and is isolating away from the team. On Wednesday, 3 South African players were put in isolation following the previous COVID-19 positive test. England will play 3 T20s and 3 one-day internationals, all behind closed doors. The tourists were tested before departure and again when they arrived at their team base in Cape Town on Wednesday. We go over to tennis news now. Novak Djokovic today moved past Alexander Zverev in straight sets to reach the last 4 of the ATP finals. The Serb world number 1 defeated Zverev 6-3, 7-6 at the O2 Arena in London, England. Djokovic, seeking a record-equaling 6th title at the end-of-season tournament, will play Dominic Thiem in the last 4 tomorrow. Rafael Nadal reached the last four last night by beating 2019 champion Stefanos Tsitsipas in 3 sets. The Spanish world number 2 overcame Greek Tsitsipas 6-4, 4-6, 6-2 in London. The 20-time Grand Slam champion will play Russian Daniil Medvedev in the semifinals tomorrow. On to track and field news now. American triple jumper Omar Craddock has been suspended in another case related to missing doping tests. The Athletes Integrity Unit said the Pan American Games champion has been charged for whereabouts violations and is under provisional suspension awaiting a hearing. Craddock was a two-time NCAA champion at Florida and won gold at the Pan Am Games last year in Lima, Peru. His best result at the World Championships came in 2015 when he finished in 4th position. World 100-meter champion Christian Coleman was given a 2-year whereabouts ban last month after escaping an earlier suspension on a technicality, and World 1500-meter former world champion Elijah Manengoy was banned for 2 years just last week. World 400-meter women's champion Salwa Ain Nasir of Bahrain was cleared last month in a whereabouts case. The AIU has appealed that verdict to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. And now to end tonight's sports package, we present you with the play of the night. Lance Stevenson's crossover moves versus the Boston Celtics.
Lance just made one of his many crazy moves. And his antics afterwards were worse.
He is close to another triple-double, my friend.
He starts to enjoy it. Like, Lance, what are you doing?
And those are the stories making sports news tonight. We now head back to the news desk with Tamara McHale.
Thank you, Christopher. And now to end tonight's newscast, here are the main points. The Ministry of Health and Wellness is reporting that as of yesterday, the latest numbers of new confirmed cases of COVID-19 is at 63, with an additional 25 patients recovered. Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton took to the streets of Spanish Town earlier today to launch the Mask Up Before You Talk Up initiative. 5 police stations and 3 health centers across Jamaica are set to be upgraded under the Jamaica Social Investment Fund JSIF Poverty Reduction Program PRP, Phase 4 in partnership with the European Union. And the National Works Agency NWA is advising the motoring public that 2 of the westbound lanes on Washington Boulevard St. Andrew will be taken out of service in the vicinity of the Ruby service station this Sunday, November 22, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. And that's our news package for you tonight. Thank you for tuning into Mello TV Evening News at 8. I am Tamara McHale. Stay safe and pleasant viewing.